Hello everyone. First, let me thank the organizers of this fourth online Vedic Maths conference for giving me this opportunity to share my work and experiences with other Vedic Maths enthusiasts of the world. Today, what I am about to share with you all is something which excited me from the very beginning, and I am sure it will be as exciting and interesting for you. I have been teaching Vedic Maths for the last many years and enjoying and enriching myself in Vedic Maths knowledge all along. Well, there came a point during my teaching when a parent wanted me to teach Vedic Maths methodology to her homeschool children. The children were 6 years old and they didn't know the basic operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The parent didn't want her children to be taught school maths, the conventional maths. She wanted them to learn maths on the lines of Vedic maths only. So I turned to my teacher, Dr. Ken Williams, and he directed me to Vera Stevens. And so my journey with the exciting world of Pebble Maths started, with Vera guiding me at every step. Pebble Maths is a simple and effective way of teaching the four basic operations of maths and covers an introduction to fractions, decimals, and percentages. Now, this unique method has been developed by Veera based on her experiences with hundreds of students over many years. When we teach Vedic Maths, we assume that the children know the four basic operations. But if they do not know, then the best way to prepare them to move smoothly to Vedic Maths is to teach them Pebble Maths. Today, I would like to share some of my experiences with the children whom I teach Pebble Maths. In Pebble Maths, we start with the very first pattern in numbers, that is odds and evens. Without mentioning any numbers, with the help of games and various props, the children actually see what is an odd set of things and what is an even set of things. It has always given me great pleasure to see how the children understand the rhythm of odds and evens on their own, and they know on their own, for example, that how odd plus 1 is even and even plus 1 is odd. They also know that how odd and odd makes even and even makes even, and odd and even makes odd. The practice of rhythmic movement with the game of stamp, speak, clap also inculcates this first number pattern identification in their young minds. The children have a lot of fun with this activity and want everyone around to join them. The atmosphere becomes lively and the fear of numbers disappears. The next important activity is number building, where each number is built with the help of pebbles by placing them in odd and even houses. Here they see, for example, how a number like 4 is made up of a 2 and a 2, or a number like 7 is made up of a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2. By the end of this activity and some practice, the children can mentally add and subtract 2's and 4's from any number till 10. And another round of stamp, speak, clap game lets them understand the rhythm of 2's and 4's. Let me show you how the game of stamp, speak, clap helps children understand the rhythm of 2's and 4's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
And lo and behold, tables of 2 and 4, both forward and backward, are done. Most of the times, my children have discovered on their own that for every 4 there are 2 sets of 2. Now this understanding later helps them for doubling, halving, for multiplication, division of 2, 4 and 8, which we teach in Vedic Maths. Number partners for 10. Now this is something which is very important for children to understand the importance of the base number 10, and it helps them to later move on to higher base numbers. We focus on 10 as of now, and with the help of stories and games, they understand that how 10 is made. That is maybe 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, and so on. They also understand that for making a 10, both numbers are either odd or both are even. And a teacher like me is elated when the child can answer on their own what needs to be added to 7 to make a 10, or how much should be taken from 10 to make a 2. Now, this topic has been an all time favorite of my children, and they love coming back to this again and again. I believe that this cements their foundation of base numbers, and later to connect with Vedic maths methods like all from 9 and the last from 10 and base multiplication. Next, we move to addition subtraction of 2-digit numbers using pebbles. The children do all calculations using pebbles and gradually move to mental calculations as per individual child's pace and understanding. Since these are not written calculations, they are essentially left to right calculations because we first work with tens and then ones. This builds a base for them to do left to right calculations when they move to bigger numbers. Next, we move to multiplication and division. In Pebble Maths, multiplication and division go alongside. This helps the children understand that how multiplication and division are inverse of each other. The first family of numbers for this is 2, 4 and 8. With the mirror game, the children understand doubling, halving, and with lots of games and practical examples, they understand that how doubling, halving is multiplication and division. And even 7-year-old children are easily able to mentally calculate multiplication division of 2-digit numbers with 2, 4 and 8. The concept of fractions can also be introduced at this time. The next family is multiplication division of 10 and then 5, followed by the family 9 and 11, and then 6, 3 and 12, and so on. Pebble Maths is actually much more, with the introduction to number wheels, remainders, squares and square roots, which further enhances their understanding of numbers and mental calculations. From my experience of studying and teaching Vedic Maths and Pebble Maths, I strongly believe that Pebble Maths has the same foundational concepts which are the pillars of Vedic Maths. And Pebble Maths is the best way to prepare our young children as future Vedic mathematicians. Concepts like discovering patterns in numbers, flexibility in methods of calculating, changing the numbers to suit our methods, just as we do in Proportionality Sutra in Vedic Maths, and mental calculations left to right are cemented in a child's mind from the very beginning. And any fear of maths is arrested at an early stage. And we can achieve what Veera believes, that everyone can love maths, no exceptions. Thank you.